Well, Christmas may be over, despite the Christmas lights being up on that house still. It's Monday, and we've had a little bit of snow. A little bit too late. It would have been nice to have this snow over Christmas and make it feel a little bit more authentic, but hey, them's the breaks in the UK. I've been struck down with the dreaded man flu bug, and I've been ill since Christmas Eve, to be honest with you. But we've been soldiering on, and we've been having a good time over Christmas. And yeah, it's Monday, 6th of January, and we are back at work, working our ass off. We've got a really exciting 2025 planned. Lots of new developments coming on, lots of new things going on, lots of new services being launched, lots of new business to be done. And with the new year starts the new vlog series. As you saw in our previous video, we are launching a brand new weekly vlog, which takes you, the viewer, behind running a tech business, behind building a tech YouTube channel, and behind building a tech podcast. So I hope this series is going to be interesting, and this is the first proper one. So first port of call is to navigate these roads, because let's be honest, they're a bit slippy. Everyone's driving like they've got Miss Daisy in the back, which is probably a sensible thing. And we're going to get into work, sit down and plan the week. Now I know that I've got a meeting with our mobile phone polishing company, because we've got a new update to install. We need a bit of help from them. We've got a ton of orders to pack after the weekend's sales, and we're just going to go for the ride and see what else happens. So without further ado, into the office, get settled down, cup of tea, may even have a lem sip as well, to be honest with you, because my throat feels like I'm swallowing razor blades. Okay, so already a couple hours into the day and roads are clear, which is good, because let's face it, driving on slippery roads is a pain in the arse. But anyway, just off to a school to drop off some iPads that we had in for repair just before Christmas. We do a lot of repairs for different types of customers, and one of the schools that we look after send us regular batches of iPads, because the kids generally smash them up for being too heavy-handed. So we have a repair contract with our local council to do a load of school repairs. So just about to go and drop them off to a local school. The girls are busy packing from the weekend's orders. So we sell on multiple different platforms, so marketplaces such as like eBay, Amazon, OnBuy, Backmarket, and obviously through our own website as well. So we've got a bunch of orders which are currently being packed, which is good. We need some money in after Christmas, and then I'll be back off to the warehouse. We've got a training session with Red Wolf Technology. They supply our cleaning machine, and we've got some new updates to install to the cleaning machine, and then a little bit of training on how to use the a new sort of gravity polishing sort of system, which is going to be quite interesting. Yeah, where we are, I fitted the version 2. I'm right next to the polishing machine, but for some reason I can't get it set on. I can't get it to work. So
if you're happy with the calibration, then just press the red arrow and proceed. I'll save this the calibration now. Very good. And do device prep as usual. I can walk you through it again if you need to.
So now we've got the polish sorted with the version 2 gravity fed weight system and the new base plate. We've got a whole bunch of phones that need polishing. We generally only polish screens that have got light scratches, and the body's okay, so we can turn sort of grade B's into grade A's and grade C's into grade B's. It won't get rid of devices that have got really heavy scratches. It's really just a kind of a light polishing machine, so a polishing machine for light scratches. So, for example, we've got iPhone SE 2022 here, and let's do a close-up. Only has a handful of light scratches around this area down here. I don't know if you can see them, and up here. And I think the polishing machine will get probably 80% out of what's on that screen. Again, turning this from a C- phone into a C. Now you can see that the little mark there, little mark there. This is definitely a little mark there. This definitely would be a grade C phone, but the screen just needs a bit of a polish. Where the polisher works well is when we've got a phone with 3 or 4 light scratches on, which we could not sell as a grade A. It would have to be a lower grade B. We put it through the polisher and generally it'll come up like brand new. So that means we can turn a grade B phone into a grade A and command top price for it, so long as the rest of the screen is in good condition. Our grade A phones are pretty much pristine, in an as new condition, maybe some extremely light signs of wear. So yeah, let's see how it gets on and see how it copes with it. So first pass of the first one done. So this particular machine does one pass one way, lengthways, and then a second pass widthways, lengthways, widthways? Yeah, widthways. So basically the whole screen gets polished 2 different ways to equalise and normalise the polish. So this one's going to take just over 7 minutes, which isn't too bad. It's a relatively small screen compared to like Pro Maxes or bigger screen devices. SE22 is a relatively small screen, same size as an iPhone 8 basically, and then we're going to be able to see the results. So let's have a look and see how we're getting on at the minute. So we've been that way, now we're going that way. And it is a bit of a messy job, because there's paste flying everywhere, but who cares as long as we get the results that we want. Then once it's finished polishing on the machine, we take it up, clean it up. It can go through a second pass if we want to, depends how many scratches are on there. Ideally really we just like to pass it through once, to be fair, and then clean it up, polish it up, see how it looks, and if it's good enough to go, then it'll just go straight downstairs for listing on Marketplace or on our website, and we move on to the next one. This one is almost finished. We're going to get it cleaned up and then I'm going to show you the results. Job complete. It's got, I'd probably say 70% of the marks off. I can still see that there is a scratch there and a scratch there, but they are quite deep scratches and it's not going to get them off. Overall, it's turned this from probably a C- into a grade C phone, because there is still some marks on the screen, which I'm happy with. Does anybody else have an office pet? I'd like to introduce you to our office pet who has weird places of sitting and lying and stuff. So I'm upstairs on the mezzanine, polishing some phones. The office dog, Nala, is, well, I'm going to show you. Nally, what you doing? What you doing? You going to say hello? There you go. happily sat on a shelf. And if you read there, ready to list. Gnarly, you ready to list? She's a strange one. Definitely a strange one. So after it's had a proper clean up and rub down with a proper cloth, and you can tell it's proper, it's got the Red Wolf logo on it. Once it's had a proper clean off and everything's fine, we then need to spray, reapply the sealer, so get the oleophobic layer back on it, so then the screen becomes waterproof. Simple job. Once it's all nice and clean, we get the sealer and we give it a good liberal spray. And let that naturally air dry. It literally takes 30 seconds to dry, and once that's dried we can just wipe off the excess. The phone's ready to sell. Happy days. Only another 19 more to do today, and it is 4:20. I think I'll save them 19 for tomorrow. And tomorrow's Friday, and I've missed a couple of days from the vlog, mainly because I've had man flu. Of which, right on cue, of which it's still lingering, especially the cough. So, right on cue, look at that. Anyway, so I'm going to get this one done, get it downstairs so the girls can list it tomorrow, clean up the polisher, head home, well-deserved evening's rest, hopefully a good night's sleep, back tomorrow for the last day of the week, and then we'll look forward to what we got coming next week. Monumentous moment. We're about to click over to 6,000 feedback on eBay. Whoa! And just like that, with a snap of a finger, well actually 24 hours, boom, 6,000 feedback on eBay. Thank you very much, eBay buyers. Now let's have a look and see who the 6,000th feedback person was. So this month we've got 70. Let's have a look. 2012 Jono 100 bought a Lenovo B50 laptop, which was that product. There we go. Thank you, Jono 2012, whatever your username is. Thank you very much for leaving some good positive feedback. On to the next 6,000, which hopefully won't take us as long to get. But yeah, and as you can see, like, all of our feedback is all very positive. All very, very positive. Page 2, let's have a look. All very positive. That's because we sell quality gear. Now, it is Saturday. This week has been a bit crap, to be fair, because I've been ill. Now, I had this flu bug thing going around. It started on Christmas Eve. It got progressively worse. And last week I thought I was getting better, and it came back for bite number 2. And this week, I feel like I've been coughing up my lungs. I've not been well. I've had a couple of days off work. Well, I'd had a day off work and then 3 days where I've just been absolutely useless. So the content on season 1, episode 1 of this weekly vlog has been pretty poor, to be honest. But it's Saturday. I'm feeling a ton better. Still got a load of rubbish on my chest. But I've not coughed this morning, hardly. So I'm hoping, and I got a nice cup of tea. I'm hoping that I've seen off the worst of it. I'm on catch up today. I've got a whole bunch of stuff to get listed on Marketplace to try and catch up with. A poor start to the year, to be honest with you. It's not been the best start, and that's probably because we've had one guy off all week with the same bug that I had. We've had me not been firing all cylinders, and yeah, I think everyone's been a little bit down and not firing at 100% after Christmas. But anyway, we got to get on with it. We need to get the monies in the bank because we've got a lot of big plans this year. Anyway, it's freezing cold out in the warehouse, so I'm spending a day out in the warehouse today, processing all the stuff that's been through refurbishment and imaging and getting those photographed and up on Marketplace, because all the laptops that we've got processed today, there's about 30 that need to get done today. They're all destined for consumer and they're all going to go on Marketplace. So, as I'm the only one in today, well, me and Nikki are the only ones in today, it's down to us to get them done. But first port of call is, I think I need to get some fuel into the heater because it is about -5 out in that warehouse, and I'm not standing around in -5. So let's get that done. Our lovely gas heater. Without this in the winter, I think we'd be snowmen. Clean up. We have fire! That warms. Go and get some work done now. So I thought I would show you my job for the day, because as you can see, we've got a nice stack of laptops right here. These are the ones that were all processed on Friday, well, Thursday and Friday. All from one customer, all from one corporate customer. We recycled these in, released some great asset value back to the client, which is why they use us time and time again to recycle their like end of service devices. We get mobile phones, tablets, laptops, desktops from them. They've all been through diagnostic testing, upgrades. We've upgraded the RAM and the hard drive in them, and they're a bit battered and bruised because they're used by their staff, so they're not in grade A or B condition, they're generally in grade C condition. We'll just do some hardware upgrades. So as I said, RAM upgrade to minimum 8 gig, SSD, if they've got a standard SATA hard drive in, we'll replace it with an SSD, give them a nice good clean up, and then get them listed on Marketplace for sale. And I'm going to take you over and show you my listing area for when we sell on marketplaces. We have a dedicated area that's purely just for listing PCs, laptops, I said mobile phones, and tablets. We're doing a completely different place. This is all for just the IT stuff. So if I flip the camera around, so here we have our listing area. So we've got a PC for all the listing, and if I take you through to here is our eBay shop. So eBay shop, mobile phones, laptops, Macs, tablets, computers, and then all of our products are listed all down here for sale. We photographed them here. So we've got light, just get that switched on. So we have a light that just lights up the product. We then get it there. We take photographs of it on different angles and then list it on this machine here. And products are just listed for sale on different marketplaces. Majority of our stuff ends up on eBay, Amazon, Back Market, OnBuy, and we have our own dedicated e-commerce website as well, which we sell all our used and refurbished tech from. Now, consumer is one vertical that we sell to. We do a lot of consumer recycling. We do a lot of consumer sales. We also do a lot of corporate recycling, corporate sales, education recycling, education sales. And I'll cover that all in a different video, probably a dedicated video on our services at some point. But today is, as I said, it is now 11:30. The warehouse is nice and warm because the heat has been on for the last sort of 45 minutes. So we have got all of these to get listed today. All of these are grade C, so they will have scuffs, scratches, a little bit of wear to the keyboard, a little bit of wear to the trackpad. Screens will be fine, still really good life left in the product, and they sell really, really quickly. Generally, as soon as we list them up for sale, they pretty much sell sometimes within 10 minutes, sometimes it takes a couple of hours, but they are really good sellers and they sell really quickly. So I'm gonna get a bunch of these listed now and try and get home in a decent enough time that I can enjoy the evening. So, once items are cleaned, photographed, then boxed up, ready for sale, and then once they are sold, they will be cleaned up again, inflated into an air sac, and packed properly, sticker on the front, packed, and then shipped with the courier, either Royal Mail or Parcel or DPD. Oh, only another 29 to go. she doing, Nala? Huh? What's she doing? Well, I'm finishing this video sat in my car because it's now 4 o'clock Saturday. The day's finished. I am definitely feeling better and shaking this man flu, but yeah, this first episode hasn't really been the most exciting. We haven't done a great deal because, as I said earlier, I've been ill, so not actually been doing a lot other than just trying to catch up after the Christmas break. Having said that, we've managed to replenish our stock on marketplaces, so now all the marketplaces that we use have now got a whole bunch more stock on after a lot sold through before Christmas. We've been working with our development team for a complete new website refresh, which is refreshing all of our recycling pages for all our consumer work, and also, not to mention, all of our brand new corporate pages, which are being completely refreshed with our brand new offering for all of our corporate based customers, which is a full lifecycle management service, from recycling to in-service support to refurbished tech. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait to show you, but I'm going to wait until the website pages are done and everything's live, and then we're going to do some really good videos all about how we provide corporate companies, education sector, public sector organisations a complete lifecycle management service which completely looks after all of their tech from cradle to grave. And I'm really, really excited to launch that. So as soon as those pages are live, we're going to do a massive marketing campaign with the management consultant that we're working with, and this year's going to be a big year for our corporate services, so watch this space. So yeah, that's kind of it for episode 1. As I said, not the most exciting, but combination of first week back after Christmas and me being quite ill, it's kind of put a kibosh on a certain number of things that I wanted to do. Next week we've got a load more exciting things to look forward to. So from me and Nala, take it easy. Thanks for watching. See you on episode 2 next week.